Ask, and it shall be given. All of you bear a wound in your hearts. Who better than I to penetrate to your interior? I know your bitterness, your sadness, and discouragement before such injustice and ingratitude as exists in your world. I know the fatigue of those who have lived and struggled on the earth, and whose existence is for them a heavy burden. I know the emptiness of those who remain alone in this life. I say to you all, ask and it shall be given. For this I have come, to give you what you need of me, whether that be company, tranquility, balm, missions, or light. Do not be afraid of misery. Misery is temporary, and in it you should pray, imitating the patience of Job. Abundance will return, and you will not find the words with which to thank me. When sickness overwhelms you, O blessed sick people, do not despair. Your spirit is not ailing. Elevate yourselves to me in prayer, and your faith and spirituality will return the health of your body. Pray in the manner that I have taught you spiritually. During your moments of an ordeal, pray with a brief but pure and sincere prayer. Then you will feel comforted. And when you succeed in being in harmony with your Lord, I will be able to tell you that my will is yours and your will is mine. Pray, but let your prayer be formed by your intentions and actions of the day. That will be your best prayer. But if you wish to direct a thought to me containing a petition, say then to me, Father, your will shall be done in me. You will be asking even more thereby than you could hope or understand. And in that simple phrase, that thought, you simplify the Lord's Prayer that you ask me for in another time. There you have the prayer that asks all and that speaks best for you. But do not say it with your lips, but rather feel it with your heart, for saying it is not feeling, and if you feel it, you do not need to say it. I know how to hear the voice of the Spirit and understand its language. What greater joy can there be for you than to know that? Do you think that I need you to tell me what to do? I have taught you to pray and to ask things for others. However, I also listen to you when you ask things for yourself. I do receive that prayer. Yet, I tell you that the time when I gave to you according to your petition, because you were small, has passed. Now, I wish you to act like disciples, presenting to me your spirit and your heart when you pray, but leaving it to me to read them and do my will. When you question or ask something of me, do exert yourselves to try to explain your problem clearly, nor bother to polish carefully constructed phrases. It is sufficient to me that your spirit frees himself from the world for an instant and leaves your heart and understanding cleansed, so that they may receive my inspiration. What will it serve you to offer me lovely words if you are incapable of feeling my presence within you? I know all, and it is not necessary for you to explain anything to me for me to understand it. If you know how to understand my doctrine, it offers you many satisfactions, many opportunities to ascend. Learn to pray before making any decision, for prayer is the perfect form for asking your Father, since in it you will be demanding light and strength to continue forward in the struggle. Upon praying, soon an illumination will come to your understanding that will permit you to clearly distinguish good from evil. The correct form, what you should not do. And that shall be a concrete proof that you knew to prepare yourselves to hear the voice of your conscience. Suffer hardships with patience, and if you do not manage to understand the significance of your trials, pray, and I shall reveal their meaning so that you may accept them. Every time that your lips or thoughts say to me, Lord, do not deny me your forgiveness, you are demonstrating your ignorance and confusion, as well as how little you know me. Do you tell me to have pity for your pain? Do you ask me to have mercy on my children? Do you beg me to forgive your sins? I, who am love, clemency, charity, forgiveness, and pity? It is fine that you try to move those on the earth who on the earth have hardened hearts, and that you try to move to pity with tears and please those who have not an atom of charity toward their fellows. But do not use these forms or thoughts with He who created you from love in order to love you eternally. Be content with the great charity that the Father has entrusted to you for all things related to human life on the face of the earth, and do not ask for that which might cause the ruin of your spirit or substance. I have more to give you than you do to ask of me, but it is I who know what you really need on the road. I said to you that if you know how to follow my law, you shall behold me in all my splendor.